Taiwan. First, I would like to thank EVG Network and my upline for introducing EV career into my life. I'm glad it's my privilege to be tonight's MC. I would like to thank all of you for taking your time to join us this evening. Before we begin, our AV team already mute the Zoom app to prevent any interruption to the meeting. So later on, we will have a Q&A session. If you have any question, you can unmute to voice your question. But if you do not wish to on your mic, you may use the chat function to type in your question. There will be pictures displayed during the presentation. If you can't see clearly, you may zoom in for a clearer view. I believe that recent pandemic affected economy badly. Most of the business owners were very unable to continue their business. Meanwhile, still need to bear the burdens of employee salary, rental, and expenses. Most of the people must stay at home during COVID situation. The lifestyle change. People love to go for online shopping, online education, and online events through social media. Although we face a lot of risks. But tonight we have an opportunity to know a global business which is not affected by any factor. Tonight, it's a privilege for us to invite a speaker to share with us the global business opportunity. Let's welcome Darren.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank EVG Network as well as my upline for introducing me to this wonderful career. So allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Darren. So we have now entered the mobile internet era where we witness many brick and mortar stores getting hit the hardest. So artificial intelligence will replace many jobs in the next 10 years, such as in the F&B service, the services, the manufacturing and the transportation industry. And also affect other professions such as, like law, aviation, healthcare, and engineering. I believe there are more professions than mentioned above which will be replaced by artificial intelligence. So being in the mobile internet era, it is a crisis or an opportunity. Well, we realize that traditional business owners and many entrepreneurs face risk of closure of their businesses. You may be thinking this doesn't affect you if you are just an employee in a company, right? Well, actually it does matter and it will affect you. So for example, the closure of a business will cause the unemployment rates to increase. There is as an employee, you face the risk of unemployment. So, although the mobile internet era and the artificial intelligence bring about a crisis to the traditional business owners and employees, it has also bring about a new emergence of successful e-commerce company. Many such companies expanded in a very short time frame. So example are like Amazon, Alibaba, Uber, Airbnb, Facebook, etc. So in 2019, total value of consumer shopping online reaches 3.4 trillion USD. Over 2 billion online consumers. And in 2021, it's believed that the total will reach 4.8 trillion USD and over 2.3 billion people. Let's take a look at the common challenges faced by online business owners. Firstly, stockpiling in order to purchase goods at bulk wholesale price. There is capital needed, storage space, time-consuming stock take process, etc. Then there is also the postage and logistics. There is the requirement to handle packaging and arranging, courier service. Also, the business owner is responsible for goods loss and or damages while in transit. Remittance, we are referring to the transaction remittance. It's hard for business to go global because of different payment and tax regulation in various countries. They may also encounter problems with payment issues such as having to chase for payment or defaulted payment after goods being couriered out. Labor costs and capital. Take for example, for online business owner who wants to expand their business, they will have to find a warehouse to store more goods and additional rental costs will be incurred. Right. So if the business grows, they will need to hire workers to pack and deliver the goods as well. That means additional manpower costs. So if he wants to avoid above additional costs, it will mean limiting the business within the country. And that means limiting the income as well. So from here, we can see that they also face similar challenges as what traditional business will encounter. So let's see, why is Elite Global your ideal choice then? So let's take a look at the Elite Global Business Platform. First, there is no stockpile requirement, as you don't need to store goods for your global business. That also means low capital. Also it comes with a free app download and registration, 24/7 throughout the year, with the ability to open franchises globally. That is, we can arrange our time very flexibly to operate online. And business can be inherited by the next generation. I am sure all successful business owners will want to pass on their business to the next generation. Let's take a look further. The uniqueness of Elite Global. So Elite Global invests heavily in the following respective areas: research and development. With R&D in place, supported by hundreds of scientists, is capable of developing unique products to meet the market's needs for each era. It also enables the company to stay ahead of its competition. Manufacturing facility. So Elite has its own manufacturing facilities presence in USA, Singapore, and Shanghai. The facilities are equipped with state-of-the-art technology with the most advanced machineries to ensure top-notch safety standards and effective nutritional values are being delivered to the consumers. So the products being the lifeblood of the company is the key to the international business expansion. Making a big investment in the R&D and the manufacturing facility shows the stability, reliability, as well as the long-term business plans the company is committed to, which is a huge assurance to consumer and its business partners. So Elite has planned to expand to more than 50 countries in the future. Will this be possible? Yeah, actually the answer is yes. With established software technology infrastructure, currently Elite runs its own app that operates 24/7 throughout the year in 11 countries. So with the automated delivery system in place, delivery is arranged with just a click away through the app. We do not need to handle packaging or the delivery logistic, and hence we do not need to bear any kind of logistical risk. Elite also owns its own financial system, that is the e-wallet within the app for ease of payment. Elite also accepts different mode of payment, example, credit card, PayPal, WeChat Pay, Alipay. So let's take a look at the professional team leading Elite Global. Firstly, our founder of Elite Global is Dr. Zhao Fei Chen. So she is the founder of nutritional immunology and world-renowned expert in preventive science. She is also a microbiologist and a cancer researcher for more than 30 years. So she has won many international awards and accolades, which includes 10 Outstanding Young Americans, Martin La Cruz Award, and Outstanding Chinese in the World. She has also written several publications, which include cancer and nutritional immunology, and nutrition, immunity, and longevity. Elite also has a professional team, which includes medical doctor, law professor, computer and technology expert, and financial management specialist. So we are well assured that we are backed by a very strong professional team. And Dr. Chen's main driving force of the company establishment is to educate people on nutritional immunology, sharing the gift of health and knowledge. So what is nutrition immunology, and where can we find the best doctor in the world? It is actually our immune system. So our immune system is made of several organs, including tonsils, lymph nodes, thymus, spleen, bone marrows, and appendix, etc. A healthy immune system can protect us against diseases, as 90% of the diseases are caused by the malfunctioning of the immune system. So when we have a healthy immune system, it can perform 3 main functions: defense, cleanse, and repair 27 a day very effectively. So first, let's take a look at our defense function. The one on the left is our B cells. B cells are capable of producing more than 1 billion different types of antibodies to combat viruses, bacteria, and any other type of pathogens. B cells also have memory function. When it encounters the same virus, it will produce the required antibodies to destroy it within 24 hours. Let's take a look at the picture on the right. The one in red is what most of us fear most. That's the cancer cells. The white cells surrounding it is our natural killer cells. So the role of natural killer cells is to detect, destroy cancer cells and viruses. So after destroying them, it will become waste in our body, which you will see in this picture, which will then be excreted out of our body. This brings us to the next function, that is our cleansing function. So the picture that you see on the left is a macrophage, also known as the garbage man of the body. So it has claws. When they discover bacteria or foreign substances, they will extend their claws, put them out, swallow into their big mouth, whereby they will be excreted out of our body through our phlegm. So the one on the right is another kind of macrophage in our blood vessels. So the macrophage will move forward and engulf the green particles, which is usually our H cells, triglycerides and cholesterol, whereby they will be excreted out of the body through our bowel movement. Next is our repair function. In the process of repairing the damaged tissues and organs in our body. So do you notice some people wounds tend to heal more quickly than the others? So why is that so? Well, it actually depends on the capability of this repair function. So according to researchers, to be healthy, one needs to have a strong immune system. And to have a strong immune system, in addition to having a well-balanced and nutritious diet, one also needs to ensure 3 criteria. Firstly, ensure sufficient sleep and rest. Secondly, regular exercise. Thirdly, and lastly, maintain stable emotion. So according to nutrition immunologists, our immune system needs a variety of nutrients to prevent cancer caused by different factors. The first factor is cancer-causing hormones. In our daily diet, we consume meat and seafood. This animal-based food produce cancer-causing hormones within our body. When we are stressed, our body also produces toxic hormones. Hence, a large quantity of different types of phytochemicals can help to neutralize cancer-causing hormones. The second factor is free radicals. Consuming deep fried food, smoking habits, air pollution, example like secondhand smokes, UV rays, even our body metabolisms can lead to the production of free radicals. So antioxidant can destroy free radicals, thus preventing cancer. The third factor is that some cancers are caused by viral infection, and thus we need a variety of polysaccharides to destroy virus. I believe many of you have heard about people sharing about basic nutrition, but we seldom hear people sharing about nutritional immunology. So what exactly is the difference? So nutrition focus on research on the 5 basic nutrients, that is the protein, carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, and minerals. These nutrients are essential for our survival. According to the nutritional immunologists, people nowadays do not contract diseases due to the lack of basic nutrients. Rather, more than 90% of the diseases are caused by the malfunctioning of the immune system. So after more than 30 years of research in nutritional immunology, it's found that the key to boost our immune system to fight diseases and achieve longevity lies with providing our immune system with the 3 main nutrients. That is the phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides. So am I right to say that to start a business, it's important to recognize the basic principle of supply and demand? That is, there has to be a continuous demand for the product. So Elite Global biggest advantage is that its products are based on nutritional immunology. Elite products place great emphasis in, firstly, being unique. So Elite is self-reliant, where it is its own producer to ensure quality control. Also, same time being the manufacturer to ensure unique products, as well as being the distributor to ensure price stability. And thus, you cannot find the same product in the marketplace. Hence, this is unique. Secondly, safety. The product undergo as many as 2,000 stringent tests and uses advanced food processing techniques and packaging that does not require any additional preservative. Hence, it's safe for infants to elderly to expecting mothers to consume. So when one is healthy, a balanced nutrition can help prevent illness. When adequate nourishment aids in the recovery. So this is how safe it is. Lastly, effectiveness. Elite products effectiveness is based on the science of nutritional immunology, which research are based on boosting the immune system. With this methodology, we have numerous consumers testimonial proving its effectiveness of improving their health. We are proud to share that only Elite has complete nourishment series where the products are formulated to overhaul the body, strengthen the immune system to achieve the three main functions, that is the defense, cleanse, and repair. Rhapsody, as you can see here, ingredient consists mainly of cactus and American ginseng. So cactus has more than 10,000 types of phytochemicals and known to defend against bacteria and viral infection, as well as reduce inflammation and speed up wound healing. American ginseng is rich in ginsenoside and known to prevent respiratory tract infection and energize the body and fight fatigue. So immunity ingredient consists mainly of cordyceps mycelium, maitake mushroom, shiitake mushroom, ABM mushroom, and Cassiophylla and blueberries. This product has a variety of polysaccharides which increase the production of immune cells to destroy cancer cells and viruses. The ingredient cordyceps mycelium helps to regulate the immune system and strengthen the heart, liver, lung, and kidney function. Cassiophylla and blueberry helps to maintain a healthy vision. Rosy thyme ingredient consists mainly of cactus fruit, rose, acerola, cherry, and cranberries. This product is extremely rich in antioxidant, which helps to destroy free radicals, slow down aging, increase cell repairs and renewal, as well as produce sufficient collagen for our body. The ingredient cactus fruit has antioxidant level which is 7 times higher than the vitamin C. Acerola cherry vitamin C level is 33 times higher than orange juice. Rose vitamin C level is 50 times more than that of lemons. Yeah. So berry-based ingredients consist mainly of hawthorn, blueberries, raspberry, and cranberries. This product nourish the macrophage in the blood vessels, which in turn strengthen heart function, remove toxin in blood vessels, adjust cholesterol levels in blood, and prevent cardiovascular diseases and stroke. Raisin tree ingredient consists mainly of oriental raisin tree, American ginseng, and monk fruit. This product nourish and strengthen liver function. Liver has more than 500 functions, which includes detoxifying and filtering the toxin in blood, increase alcohol metabolism, balance hormones, as well as to burn fats. Soy green ingredient consists of mainly of soy and more than 10 types of vegetables and psyllium husks. So one sachet provide about 143 calories and ideal meal replacement, which is rich in plant-based protein, insoluble and soluble fiber, and this help prevent constipation, prevent absorption of fats and cholesterol, and increase the production of beneficial bacteria. This product provides essential nutrients for the nutrients that's needed daily. So why is it essential to consume the complete nourishment series then? So, well, our body has 80 trillion cells. Our immune system is closely interrelated with our entire body 9 systems. So some serious illnesses may be caused by one or more systems in the body. Hence, we cannot consume the product on the premise that our legs hurt, we treat the leg, or when we have a headache, we treat the head. So our cells survive for a period of 90 to 180 days, meaning to say that they will take about at least 3 months to renew and regenerate. Hence, to achieve an optimal health, we should start with overall nourishing of the entire body by consuming the complete nourishment series for at least 3 months to enable our cell and organs to achieve nourish, protect, detox, and repair. So after understanding about the products, let's understand about the marketing plan. So it provides an ease of entry and is simple and transparent. So registration is free. So 1 USD is equal to 1 SV, which is sales volume. The SV of our direct downline is called the DSV. With a monthly PSV of 200 and DSV of 400, you can enjoy 2 levels of 10% bonus payout. With a DSV of 3,200, you can enjoy up to 7 levels with a total distribution of 50% bonus payout. So at the first level, you will need to achieve elite level that is 3,200 DSV. At the second level, you go on to open 4 franchises, that's the AA1 to AA4, to produce 4 downline at elite level. That is a DSV of 3,200 each. It will then bring you a total monthly income of USD 1,600, which is about SGD $2,000. So at the third level, you go on to develop your current 4 franchises, adding another 2 more franchises, a total of 6 franchises. So at the same time, helping these 6 franchises to achieve the second level, that is to achieve a monthly income of 1,600 USD for each of the 6 franchises. That will bring you a total monthly income of 9,920 USD, which is close to SGD 14,000. So do you know the difference between a job and a career? So there's one thing you need to take note of from the outset of your working life. So your job is the work that you do for your boss. So you are just serving a specific purpose in the organization. You are not indispensable, right? If you do not perform your task, someone will. Hence, any work in any job is not your ultimate goal. There is only one method leading to your goal, and that is your career. So this is your plan, your dream, your life. There are many tasks to accomplish in your career, and you are required to perform them well. But upon completion of each task, you must be able to see the future within. Even if you're doing something insignificant, think of the possible achievements in the future. You must evaluate and re-evaluate. Gradually, you will discover that this task can give you a better and more successful outcome. So therefore, you are not looking for a better job. You are looking for a better career. So after understanding the above, let's explore further if the elite career is one of the best career choices. We believe that through the concept of duplication, we are able to achieve secure income. So what is secure income? So as an employee or professional working for a company, we are always facing a problem, which is we use our time and effort in exchange for an income. That is to say also that if we stop working, we have no income. Such income is limited to the time and effort spent. So this is known as the survival status quo. So moving upwards from the survival status quo, we have the growth status quo. Examples are owner of SMEs. So SME owners are able to increase income by hiring more employees. However, these SMEs face problems like, example, high cost and capital, and also direct competition with big MNCs. Even if they are profit for 10 years, this SMC may not be able to withstand a huge loss for 1 year. So how are we able to avoid all these problems? It's only possible by moving upwards to secure income status quo. However, only 3% of the population falls under this category. For example, MNCs. Nonetheless, we can achieve by duplicating our time and effort. At the same time, we can avoid problems faced by the SME through with a career based on duplication model. And Elite Global is one that uses such model. Besides, have you ever thought that we normally start working at the age of 25 and we continue to work until we are around 65 before retiring? That's about 40 years of working, So however, have you considered the risk that we are putting ourselves in? Should we be involved in, example, an accident or risk of contracting a chronic disease or the risk of simply just losing our job? What's going to happen to our financial commitments and our commitment to our children and families should we encounter such crisis? I think it's actually a very big gamble to just hope that we don't encounter a crisis within that 40 years of their work life. So we can reduce such risk through the concept of duplication. So let us understand the concept of duplication. For example, in the first month, I start researching and exploring elite business model and eventually accepted and begin elite business. So I become the first franchise. In the second month, I shared this business model with one friend who accepted it and partnered with me. I will have then 2 franchises. So in the 3rd month, each of us find another friend to partner us. We will then have 4 franchises. Then in the 4th month, we will have 8. The 5th month, we will have 16. 6 months, we will have 32. 7 months, we have 64. 8 months, we will have 128. 9 months, we have 256. And in the 10th month, we have 512 franchises in our businesses. So as we continue on the 11th month, we have 1,024 franchises, 12 month, 2,448, 2,048, 13th month, 4,096, 20th month, 520,000 franchises in our business. So as we continue to duplicate, we have 1 million franchises in the 21st month, 2 million in the 22nd month, 4 million in the 24th month. And by the 30th month, which is about 2.5 years later, we have a total of 536 million franchises. So this is a huge number. We are, however, not playing a number game here. It's just to explain the essence of duplication that lies not in the beginning of the 1, 2, or 4th, or the 8, which is the small number. Rather, we are looking at the end result of achieving the 536 million. For example, if you open 2,048 franchises, isn't it better than working alone? So do you want to work alone or to have 2,048 people working for us? So I'm sure we want to have 2,048 people working with us, right? And this is definitely achievable via duplication. So duplication creates secure income. Duplication is able to duplicate time, people, and income. For example, if your network has 2,000 persons and every one consumption is USD $200, we will have a sales volume of USD 400,000. Multiplied by the bonus payout of 10%, that would be USD of 40,000 income. So out of the 2,000%, if there are 100 persons who would like to partner us in this business, and every person use 4 hours of their time to develop their business daily, your network will have a total production hours of 400 hours, which duplicates on time. So through duplication, we are able to duplicate our network, sales volume, income, and time, and at the same time, resolve the risk of working alone for 40 years and hence achieve a secure income. So after sharing with you the above, in order for a business to be successful, it's important to have 5 essential elements in place, such as company, product, marketing plan, market, and education. So Elite Global has more than 30 years of experience in R&D. Elite Global has unique, safe, and effective product, fair bonus distribution, and extensive global market share. So besides choosing the right company, it's also important to choose a successful network. A successful network with more than 20 years of experience, who has been helping the team to duplicate, expand network and sales, and develop a sustainable business. EVG Network is able to produce many successful leaders over the years because we emphasize on one-to-one training, and EVG provide training courses such as Achievers Congress and International Distributors Seminar, and also video conference and webinars to accommodate business partners around the world. So EVG has Facebook account that update us on the latest news. We also have our own EVG website with a database of product description and testimonials, career sharing, and career testimonials. There is also EVG YouTube, EVG Youku. So in the EVG Super Gateway, there are product testimonials and career testimonials as well. With EVG Learn World, we can bring our business partners to this platform to learn together as well. So Elite Global and EVG Network, the collaboration of the Elite Global and EVG Network can help you develop a global business to achieve health, wealth, and time at the same time. So seize this business opportunity. Your success is not a dream, and EVG welcome you and your participation. So with this, I end my sharing. I wish you great success and may your dream come true. Thank you.
Through direct sharing, we understand that the best doctor in the world is our immune system. People nowadays are not lacking nutrients to get diseases, as 90% of the diseases are caused by the malfunctioning of the immune system. only by provide our immune system with the three major nutrients such as phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides, able to boost up our immune system to fight against the diseases and prolonging lifespan. Meanwhile, we understand that by choosing a global business platform, it's important to have the 5 essential elements in place, such as company, products, marketing plan, market, and education. Have anyone true nutritional immunologist product that win back their health? The answer is yes. Jia En will share with us about her testimony on how she recovers from her allergies that she suffered for more than 10 years. Let's welcome Jia En.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jia En. So I'm glad that I have this chance to share my health testimony today. So actually, at a young age, I fall sick very often. So going to the doctors is actually a very normal thing for me. And almost every week, allergies act up where I kept sneezing and I'm always very tired, low in energy. And in school, my nose allergy actually caused me some problems. So I have to keep going to the sick bay very often to rest, where I became a regular visitor. So despite the rest, after sleeping for 1 to 2 hours, I still feel very tired and it was very difficult to concentrate in class. And in 2018, after I had my chickenpox, so my health deteriorated further. Firstly, my nose allergy got worse. So the sneezing and runny nose become almost daily thing to me. So I have to keep a lot of tissues in my bag, in my pocket. And I also experience dizziness very often, especially when I sick or I have a fever, where I fainted a few times previously before. And I also started having these skin allergies where the itch was so bad that it affected my sleep. So it can even wake me up during the night as well. And with pain, it's actually tolerable, but with itch, it's actually very unbearable for me. Even sleeping, the itch did not go away. So I rely very heavily on medications. So I have to take it every night before I sleep so that I can sleep through the night. But I do suffer from the drowsiness from the side effects of the medication. So I'm actually constantly very tired. And for many years, I was dependent on medication. So I tried Western medication, tried TCM to help to improve my condition and hope it will get better over time when I'm taking it every day. But however, with medications, right, I understand that it only helps to suppress my allergy symptoms very temporarily. So I have to take it again when the symptoms strike again. So in my polytechnic years, because I was taking pharmaceutical science, so I actually work in the clinic. Hence, I got a chance to ask the doctor, so why do I have this problem? Why do I have this allergy for so many years? Which the doctor does not have an answer to me. And afterwards, I actually felt very hopeless because even the doctor can't give me an answer. And thinking that do I really have to take this medication forever and repeating this lifestyle, sneezing, itchy skin, runny nose, and taking medication again. But very fortunately, my mom got to know about nutritional immunology at this time, and she got me to start on a series of food therapy. And back then, I didn't think much about this food therapy as I tried many medications but didn't work. So why not give it a shot? So I took the complete nourishment series for 3 months. So this is the products I'm taking back then. So I'm taking this every day for 3 months. So I also changed up my diet because previously my diet, I eat fast food, fried food, snacks, chips, ice cream very often. And so I try to cut down on this food because I understand that actually all this food can cause my allergies to worsen. And after 3 months of the food therapy, as each month passes, I can actually feel that my immune system is greatly strengthened. So in the first month, I start to depend less on medication. I find that I can sleep through the night without medicine. And up to now, I no longer need to rely on medications anymore to control my symptoms. So I'm finally free of these allergy symptoms like itchy skin, sneezing, runny nose. And I find that even my skin looks a lot brighter and smoother without makeup compared to previously. So this was the before photo. So on the picture on the left, right, this one was taken when I was actually 18 years old. But I find that I don't look that fresh. I still feel very tired because this photo, right? I actually do have makeup on, but I don't think you can see that I even have makeup on this photo. And this before photo was taken in poly. So I get a lot that my skin looks fair, but in photos I always see that why do I look so quite tan, although my skin tone is quite fair. And I also look dull as well. And also I have a lot of blackheads on my nose and also some small little pimples on my forehead sometimes. And after taking the complete nourishment series up till now, I actually find that my skin does look a lot brighter and less oily as well. And personally, I feel that energy level wise, I don't feel so tired and I don't fall sick so often anymore as before. So I don't need to visit doctors so frequently as before as well. And up to now, I am still consuming these products on a daily basis. So some may ask me why I'm still taking these products since I'm still young and I've already recovered from my allergy. So why do I still take it? This is because I learned that environmental pollution can actually affect our body, which can lead to many diseases. And I find that it is very difficult to have a stress-free lifestyle like in our work or in our studies. And also very difficult to maintain a very healthy diet every day. So I choose to invest in my health instead to prevent all these diseases in the future, which I believe the hospital bills will cost me a lot more than prevention does. And my whole family now are also consuming these products as an investment for our own health, as we all know that prevention is better than cure. So I'm very thankful that I get to know about nutritional immunology, where I gain back my health, and also through understanding this science, I learned that the best doctor is in all of us, which is our immune system. So I'm very thankful for Dr. Chen for developing these convenient food products and gaining back my health. So I will end my sharing over here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jia En, for her sharing. Through consuming nutritional emojis products and adjusting her lifestyle, she wins back her health. Let us congrats her again. Please take note that disclaimer, every product is specially formulated to nourish overall body, including our immune system. However, our products are not in any way a form of medication or drug and should not be used to treat or cure illnesses. Believe that true nutritional immunologist products help a lot of people win back their health. Is there anyone through Elite Business to achieve their dream and have a successful career? We are privileged to invite Joy to share with us about her life transformation in Elite Business. Let's welcome Joy.
Hello, everyone. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Joy. I would like to thank EBG and my mentor for introducing me to this wonderful career. So first of all, allow me to share a little of my background with all of you. I grew up in a small family where my father single-handedly supported me in my education journey all the way to the university. And at that time, we know that without a good education, we'll not be able to get a good job to earn a living. After graduating from accountancy in Singapore's NTU, like many accountancy graduates, I found my first job as an auditor in a top 5 accounting firm. At that time, being in a top 5 accounting firm was what most of us felt as a rather prestigious job. However, back then, the working hours were very long. Our typical workday ends at 10 p.m. There was even an instance when I had to work through the night in the office and only left for home the next morning. Fortunately, after those 3 years in audit, I was able to leave after obtaining a Certified Public Accountant CPA certificate. And I was able to land in a financial analyst role in a US company. Requiring just a typical 8 hours workday, the company really made me stay on for the past 70 years. Besides the working hours, the environment is also very good, as the company provides facilities for employees' recreation. For example, there is a gym, a pool table, basketball court, and tennis court. We could even engage instructors to provide exercise classes during lunch hours or after work. Although all these benefits are very good, I've always always thought about whether it is really safe to stay at one place for the rest of my working life. As an employee, my income lies in the hands of our boss and the company. My income is affected when the company's business is affected. In fact, we can see this happening in many industries right now due to the current pandemic. Throughout the years in my company, I've also seen several layoffs. Every time layoffs happen, I will think about what happens if I'm the one being asked to leave. Will I still be able to find a new job with the same level of income, even when I grow older? The other trend I see is also the prevalence of artificial intelligence. With the pandemic, many companies are implementing more digitalization and deploying more robotic solutions to increase efficiency and to save costs. Of course, this will naturally reduce the reliance on human, and it will also cause a lot of jobs to slowly disappear. For example, today, when we walk into a bank, we don't see so many bank tellers compared to maybe 10 years ago. This is a major change in the banking space, as well as many other places, as people are encouraged to do their transactions online. Therefore, no matter how highly paid we are today, we must know that it is not a guarantee that a high income will continue forever in this ever-changing job landscape. The sense of uncertainty of what the future holds made me start to think of backup plans. By starting a small business from home, the cheapest way to start a business was to start online. So a few years ago, I actually tried to sell silicone kitchenware and also tried to distribute a medical device imported from the US. My experience in doing all these online businesses actually included a lot of a full range of activities, including advertising, collecting orders, confirming payments through bank transfers, packing orders, and then mailing them out at the post office. These online selling experiences were entirely a one-man show, as there was no one to help in any of these processes. As a result, although the products do sell well at that time, I was very busy just purely by maintaining the business because the various processes that I had to do alone drained out all the time that I had. 4 years ago, fortunately, I met my mentor. She shared nutritional immunology with me after seeing that I was plagued with acne problem. At that time, I was also in search of natural health food that could help with my problem as well as to improve my children's health. With her professional sharing, I was able to relate to the product safety and the science behind the products. After consuming the whole body nourishment, not only did my skin condition improve, it also benefited my overall health and that of my children. Not long after, my mentor began sharing with me the career aspect of Elite. Through the process, I got to understand what is survival income. And very simply, it just means that being an employee from the age of 25 to 65 years old, I am just working alone for 40 years. If anything unfortunate happens to me, my income today will stop, regardless of how much income I earn now. What will happen to my family and children when this happens? It is certainly a very scary thought. After the encouragement of my mentor, I also began to study the duplication business of Elite Global, and there are several aspects of this business that appealed to me. Firstly, to start an Elite business, all we need is just to invest $200 per month, and that is on our health. It is definitely a very small amount compared to a traditional business. $200 US per month in a traditional business is really impossible to start a business or even bear the basic rental cost. Yeah, so starting a business is very simple. With just a mobile phone, we can download an app, and then immediately we are linked to the ordering, payment, logistics, and e-wallet system that the company has set up. Compared to my past online business experience, this is certainly a big plus point, since I do not need to spend time to set up the various processes before I can start my business. Secondly, the company has more than 30 years of history and is a pioneer in the scientific field of nutritional immunology. It has helped many people gain back their health, and there are numerous real-life testimonies. Elite products are unique, safe, and effective because it is backed by more than 2,000 different types of safety tests. The products are suitable for the young and the old, men and women. This allows me to share the products without any worry, as they will definitely benefit everyone. Besides, as our whole family consumes the product, we naturally become the ambassadors of the products without much effort. And via the app, the business provides an entry into the global market. All this setup has been done by the company, and we can seamlessly leverage on the platform to build an international business. We do not even need to worry about currency exchange, global remittances, and global logistics shipping. This saves up a lot of time compared to my previous experience when I had to spend time to pick, pack, and ship. My network group, EVG, actually helps provide plenty of resources to enable us to run this business. With the motto of simplicity, consistency, and duplication, all of us learn the same basic concept, teach this same concept, and then duplicate this to a team to achieve our dreams. Through more than 20 years of experience accumulated in this business, EVG has helped many people achieve success in this business. Finally, what attracted me the most is that the spirit of entrepreneurship can be passed on to my next generation. The hard work that I have put in will not go to waste and can continue to grow indefinitely. Embarking on the elite career has benefited me in several areas. First of all, the health of myself as well as my family has improved. Let me share some pictures with all of you. Okay, this is before and after I have successfully fought my long-term acne problem. After consuming high levels of the 3 key nutrients through products, acne no longer visit me, and the old scars have also lightened a lot. My skin condition has also become clearer and fairer. These are my beautiful and happy children. With the right knowledge, it is now a breeze taking care of my children's health, and I get to fully utilize my annual leave to spend quality time with the children. Okay. Before COVID, when Dr. Chen and her children were able to hold seminars physically in Singapore, the photos were taken during the Live with Dr. Chen seminar. Occasionally, at that time, we were also lucky enough to get up close with the elite owners. Here you'll see Dr. Yi and Qi Wei. Okay. Today, we still continue to be able to attend the sharings through the monthly YouTube live sessions by Dr. Chen and Dr. Yi to share about the common health issues that many people still face, as well as professional handling of the live Q&A. I also participated in the annual Achievers Congress, and to learn more about the elite business, do join us for the upcoming Achievers Congress, currently open for registration. Okay, and I've also participated in the EVG Love and Care program, where we get to learn and experience what it means to display our innate ability to love and care for others. As all these physical sessions were no longer possible with COVID-19, EVG has instantly transformed all these similar growth mindset training online with regular book reading sessions for the past 2 years to support us in this journey. The encouraging environment allows us not just to learn about the business, but also learn about ourselves. This enhances our career development as well as help to shape us to become better persons. Through the book reading sessions and weekly EVG trainings, what I took away is that I need to have more empathy towards others. And I now learn to think of ways to make difficult situations make a turn towards a happier ending. And this I've learned through Confucius' 6义 as part of personal growth development. All these are also made possible not just through my own efforts, but through the constant effort from my mentor as well, in trying to guide me in the right direction and encourage me to go further. My mentor has certainly been walking alongside me in the elite career to inspire and to nudge me when I maneuver in the wrong direction. To me, being in the elite career adds more meaning than a 9-to-5 job. This is a career that can directly improve the health of others and help others to build a global duplication career that can last them through their lifetime and beyond. Recently, I'm also very thankful for the trust of a friend currently staying in China. This is really a true testament that it is indeed possible for the business to grow globally. Through virtual meetups, we are able to partner one another to build this business together. The next item that I will share here may be what many people like. When we work hard, we must also play hard. In the elite career, we play hard when we go on vacations with the team as part of the elite career package. I love traveling and make it a point to travel at least once a year with the family. But with a family of 5, traveling is certainly an expensive affair. In contrast, my mentor had been traveling for free every year during her 20 over years in the duplication career, traveling to more than 30 countries, including Europe and the US. I also saw the level of attention and importance that the company puts in to make each of these vacations very memorable for all the partners. Because of this, I have also challenged myself successfully last year to achieve the Yunnan expedition, and I'm looking forward to experience this vacation with the elite team. Finally, I would like to encourage everyone to ask ourselves these questions. What are the best career choices in this climate of change? Will we be able to weather changes that come our way if we continue staying in our comfort zones? Do we have the means to meet our future needs? I'd like to share with you, with the elite career, we are in a competition with no one. We ride the tide together as a team, as EVG team, and a rising tide with EVG together with elite will lift all the ships. So with this, I have come to the end of my sharing, and I wish you, all of you, the best in your choices. Thank you.
Wow, congrats, Joy, to achieve the Yunnan expedition. It's a privilege for her to know elite business. Meanwhile, to grab this career opportunity, to be more confident, have a life goal and direction. At the same time, she gets to know herself better and understand life value. Let us congrats her again. We understand that for a business to be successful, it's important to have the 5 essential elements in place, such as company, products, marketing plan, market, and education. Elite business has a unique, safe, and effective products, fair bonus distribution, and extensive global market share. Besides choosing the right company, it's important to choose a successful network. A successful network with more than 20 years of experience helps the team to duplicate, expand network and sales, and develop a sustainable business. Next session will be our Q&A session. Believe that through the sharing just now, you may have some questions to ask. You may unmute to ask the question or type in your question in the chat box. Let me check whether there is any question in the chat box. Okay, I saw there is a question in the chat room about people around me told me that work is more secure as there is no best salary in this business and we feel very insecure. How should we respond? Thank you, this friend, for the question. A very good question. Is there anyone from the Q&A committee who can help to answer this question?
Hello, MC. I can help to answer this question.
Thank you, Jia Hui.
Thank you for your question. I repeat your question again. So your question is that there is no basic salary in Elite and it is more secure in a job as there is a fixed salary. Actually, many of us thought that we have to quit our job in order to start a career in Elite. But actually, that's not the case at all. Like myself, I finished my A-levels and will be starting university soon. So I've started as a part-time in this career, just like many of our partners. So what type of income do you want? Let me show you this picture. So survival income, growth income, or secure income. Have you ever heard of secure income before? Survival income before, sorry. So when it comes to fixed salary, which jobs offer a fixed salary? That would be our office workers, professionals like even sales personnel who have a basic income. So, and this falls under the survival income. Like many of us, including myself, survival income means that we are using our own time and effort to exchange for income. We have to work in order to earn an income. So when we do not work, we do not have an income. So actually our time and money is controlled by our boss. So even professionals such as doctors, lawyers, and engineers and accountants face the same problem. So I've been thinking that if I join the workforce after I graduate, I'll also be part of the professionals who still belong to the survival income, where we use our time and money in exchange for income. And in the meantime, we also face other risks. What are they? So we normally start working at the age of 25 and we continue working till we're 65. But in Singapore, and that is about 40 years. But in Singapore, many elderly are still working despite of their retirement age. Because as soon as we retire, our income becomes zero and we won't have an income immediately. And throughout these 40 years, we cannot afford to face any risk in life because if you're involved in an accident or we have certain health problems, and especially during this pandemic, we face the risk of losing our job or salary reduction. And by the time we have even more financial commitment, like our children are still studying, and then we have mortgages, housing loans to pay. What should we do then? Isn't there a high risk? And so how can we avoid these problems? It is only possible by moving up to secure income. However, only 3% of the population falls under this category, for example, the MNCs. But how do ordinary people like us achieve a secure income? It is by duplicating our time and effort. I'm sure that we work so hard, we also want to have a sense of security, right? And duplication is what attracted me to Elite. So how does duplication create secure income? Duplication is able to duplicate time, people, and income. For example, if a network has 2,000 persons and everyone's consumption is 200 USD, so we have a sales volume of 400,000 USD, and multiply it by the bonus payout of 10%, we'll be able to have a 40,000 USD income. This is a duplication of income with the help of group effort. And on to 2,000 people, if there are 100 persons who would like to join us in this business, and every one of them uses 4 hours of their time to venture into this business daily, your network will have a total production hours of 400 hours, which duplicates our time. Because if you work alone, no matter how hardworking we are, we only have 24 hours in a day to work for income. And through duplication, we're able to duplicate our network, sales volume, income, and also time to resolve the risk of working alone for 40 years, achieving secure income. And certainly, it will feel better to have 2,000 people working with us than just us alone, right? So let's say if you were to continue to work in a job, have you calculated how much we can earn in a lifetime? So let's calculate it. Let's calculate it together. Let's take it that we work 8 hours a day for 5 days in a week. That would be a total 40 hours a week. In a year, we have 52 weeks and deduct 2 weeks of annual leave. That means in total, we are working 2,000 hours in a year. So if you were to work 40 years, we are working every month. That is 2,000 hours a year multiplied by 40 years, meaning we are working 80,000 hours in a lifetime. And taking, for example, we have an income of $4,000 a month. That will be $20 per hour. And in 40 years, we will have 1.6 million of income in our lifetime. Have you calculated yours? So I'm sure everyone has their own dreams, right? So for me, I would like to gain financial freedom and also travel around the world. So for others, it may be having a dream house, a dream car, or even traveling around the world. But from what we have calculated earlier, is this lifetime income of 1.6 million sufficient? No, actually it's not sufficient. So let's take a look. So how much money do we need to buy our dream house? A typical house costs around $500,000, and with a bank loan, it is likely to cost $800,000 or even more. And what do you think would be the price of a dream car? What about own children's education and living expenses? How much will it cost to raise a child until he or she reaches the age of 21 before they can start earning? Not to mention our own personal living costs and relaxation. Where do you want to travel to? Although 1.6 million will seem like a pretty big amount, but we are not getting it in one go. We are getting this month by month by exchanging 40 years of our time and effort for money. And in this pandemic, the whole world has been affected. Many people from various industries are impacted, from pay cut to retrenchment. And I've also recently seen a colleague who has to leave her position for half a year due to a health issue. And she's the sole breadwinner of the house. So I can't imagine how difficult it must be for her. So this is also one of the risks that we have to face in a job, which we can't avoid. And in terms of our generation, I'm already concerned about whether I have enough savings by the time I reach 65. If not, does that mean that I'll have to continue working endlessly for the rest of my life? It sounds really very exhausting. So we must think about whether a job truly gives us a sense of security, given that our time and salary is controlled by the boss. And ELIT is a career that your effort determines your success. We can reach out to your friend who brought you here on how to start this ELIT career. With this, I end my sharing over here. I hope that I've answered your question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jia Hui's answer. I hope Jia Hui's answer able to help this friend. Due to time constraint, we allow one more question. Let me see if there is any more question. There is no more question in the chat box. We will end our Q&A section now.